Yep.
Wow.
Yes. Dating in your immediate environment. It could be in church, your school,
Mm-hmm.
your workplace, your industry.
Yeah.
So have you dated someone in your immediate environment before?
Oh yes, I have.
How was it?
It wasn't bad. Just that I don't think I would want to do that.
Oh, you've broken up with the person.
Oh yeah,
You
that
guys
was
are
a
not
long
together.
time ago.
Oh, long time.
Yeah, a long
Why
time
wouldn't you
ago.
do it?
Pause. Um, First of all, I think dating in your immediate environment um, can expose you to a lot of things, and sometimes to, especially if you is someone you work with in the same space, sometimes emotion can get in the way and affect a lot of productivity. So the day you guys are having issues, productivity can become very low because it's like when who the way back could be say why you man why you say those kind of things. So it can affect a lot of things, and it can also make people get into your business a lot.
Oh.
It can also make people get into your business a lot. That's my personal take on it. There are people who have dated in their spaces and it worked perfectly for them. And so I won't say that is bad. I won't say that is good or bad, but I mean, relationship is relationship. Just do what works for you.
Yeah, but let's put it in the Christian
In a
perspective.
Christian
So in the
perspective.
church, have you dated someone in your church
Yeah.
before? How was it?
Yeah, it was good. There's a lot of people in your business. Church people talk a lot.
I think people will get involved if you let them know.
You know, there are some things, there are some positions that when you hold in church, whether you're letting people know or not, they will do their own.
There are
Right?
things that you can actually hide your relationship from people. Maybe aside your
Oh, you can.
pastor.
If you can, if both of you agree, or
Okay.
if both of you are on the same page. I think when it comes to keeping relationships private, men are able to do that better than women. That's what I think.
Oh, okay.
That's what I think. A woman can tell the best friend, "Oh, this is what it is. Don't tell anybody." That best friend will tell somebody,
And maybe you
"Oh,
see, when
don't
a
tell
woman
anybody."
says that, I feel
Oh,
she's just marking her territory.
oh yes, that's what I'm saying. That
Yeah.
women do that more than the men. It's not their fault. That's how they are wired to be, and it's difficult for a woman to hide her joy or something she loves.
Yeah.
They want everybody to see it. It's that's how they are wired to be. So
Mm.
it's normal. So it's difficult being dating in the same space. And you know when two people are in love, you can tell even when they are sitting together and they are chatting.
Yeah.
There's some chemistry that can tell you that, oh, these people, it looks like they're into each other.
But you know, sometimes you can have friends that your chemistry is up there,
When
but
you see
it's just
friends, you will
friends.
know.
Oh no, you can have some best friends like opposites.
When you see friends, you know.
Have have you dated someone in your church before?
Yes,
You said yes.
yes,
Have you broken up with a
yes.
person? Would you do it again?
I don't know. I don't know.
Why?
Oh, I don't know. I don't want to shut my mind to that, but I don't know.
Is it difficult
You know,
maintaining like that kind of relationship?
like I said, it's not. I won't say it's easy. I won't say it's difficult. Depends on both of you and how you carry yourself around, how you entertain third parties, and all of that. Because, for instance, I'm a minister in my church.
Okay.
I'm always in front of everyone. Definitely, everybody will know me. So once they see you with one or two people, they can start to be like, "Hey,
The rumors.
this person is a
Yeah.
nice girl. I'm always seeing this guy with this person. Hey, maybe they are dating, maybe they are talking, maybe they are doing this." By the time you realize,
Information
yeah,
everywhere.
and then the next thing is someone feels like, "Oh, let me advise this girl." Someone feels like, "Oh, let me advise this guy." Someone feels like, "Oh, let me encourage them. Let me encourage them." If both of you are not don't have some standards or some things that you are really standing on, you end up listening to a lot of voices.
That's true.
And the main reason why people came together, you may end up losing that that main reason. And church people can pressure you to marry early when you may not even be ready.
Church people.
It's true. You can easily be pressured to marry early when you are not ready for it.
But don't you think that's a good thing?
Marrying early is good.
Yeah.
But being ready for the journey is important. No specific timeline. There are people who have dated 10 years, they got married, is working. There are people who dated just 2 months, they got married, is working for them. There's no specific timeline, but I feel like if you see what you want, you will know. Especially if you know your purpose and you know where you're heading to. If you find someone that is going your way, you will know that I can do life with this person or I cannot do life with this person. There's people who are holding on to some relationship just because maybe they see like, okay, I can see a 70% chance of it working. Let me wait some more and see if the 30% will add up. So they're just hanging in there and all that. So, I mean, once you see what you want, you know. If we bring 10 guys to talk to you this week, among the 10, you will know who you can relate with or who you can be close to and who you cannot be. Even some of them, as soon as you see them, you don't even have to talk to them. So when you see them, no, you can tell that, oh. So once you know where you're going, you will know. And so if you are in the relationship, even if it's 5 years, and you know that I want to do life with this person, you will be patient. Maybe both of you know that, okay, maybe some 1 or 2 things now, so you just be patient knowing that, okay, we will definitely get there, we'll be ready. People will definitely be people. There will be advantages and disadvantages to everything in this life. But just do what works for you. I've had a public relationship before, and I don't think I want to have a public relationship again.
What happened?
Oh, no, I mean, I can't go into some details, but I don't think I want to have a public relationship again. I want to have a very private relationship. I wish I could have a quiet wedding, get married, and live happily.
Mostly it says, like, coming from a man, people, like for me, I think you can keep your relationship private but not a secret.
That's what I'm saying, that you let the important people know about it. Understand?
Yeah.
If I go and tell my parents that you and I are dating, obviously I can't go and take another woman to the house. They'll ask me, now when swear.
Yeah.
Who they were able to me? Why they now doing so? But you understand?
But how do you keep boundaries when it comes to some of these things? Because there are times where people don't know about your relationship, right? And because they don't know about your relationship, they would want to, let's say there's someone in the church that also has a crush on you. The person doesn't know you are in a relationship with someone because only a few people in the church knows.
Keeping your
and this person is also trying to get to know you, thinking say it would also get them into something.
Keeping your relationship private is different from telling people you are single. I can tell you I'm in a relationship. As to who I'm with or whatever it is, that's not your problem.
It's not even about that. It's about how you is there a way you can make people know that no, I'm in a relationship? Because sometimes you can be in a relationship, you're keeping it private, but your body language is also saying something else. That's you are available.
It depends on how, so I feel like everybody receives things differently. There are people who are very free and open. Like they are very friendly. They can walk into any space. They don't even know anybody there. Give them just 10 minutes. They will connect with people. There are people like that. There are people too who take time to warm up to people and all of that. So these two different personalities, right? Maybe I'm in a relationship. I'm a very free and open person. I can connect with people easily. The fact that I've come to a space, I'm connecting with people, and I'm making new friends and all, doesn't mean that I want to date them.
No, it's not even about coming
Yes.
to a space. It's
But-
about, let's say, in your church, right? You're
Yes.
dating someone in
So
your
I'm in
church.
the church. I have a relationship.
Yes.
You have a crush on me. You
Yes.
come. You talk to me. I should be able to let you know that no, I'm in a relationship.
Are you?
I'm dating someone. I can't be with you. As to who I'm dating, I don't need to tell you that, but I'm not available. It's as simple as that.
Sometimes it's okay to, especially if you know, say, this person is like giving me all the signs. It's okay for you to tell the person who you are seeing.
No, you don't have to tell the person who you are seeing. Just tell the person.
No, sometimes it's okay for you to tell the person.
I can tell you that, you know what, nothing can happen between the two of us. As to whether I'm dating or I'm not dating, that one is not important for you.
But sometimes it is important to.
Why?
Yeah, it is important.
What would you do with that information?
No, that information will make you like stay back more, because now you have every reason to. Because sometimes people tell you that and then it's a lie.
Girl, wait there, say, meet me in the competition. Let's go on.
And I'm saying competition, so
it is not the person knowing that will stop them.
But would you tell your partner if let's say someone is having a crush?
I can tell my partner that.
Has a lady asked you out before?
Yeah.
How did you take it?
Oh, I mean, I had a cool conversation with her to make her understand that it wasn't going to work. Yeah.
MPK. Yeah. Did you tell your then partner about it?
Yes.
How did she take it?
Oh, we laughed about it and all of that.
But so, when she sees the person, how does she?
I don't know how she feel about the person, but it's something we just laugh about. Like, I mean, you just laugh about it.
Wow, it's you. So, wow.
You just laugh.
Some ladies are actually bold, though.
Oh, I mean,
I don't think I can ask a man out.
Oh, it's not.
No matter how much I'm feeling you, I can't come and tell you that I want you or something.
It's not about telling the person you want them.
It's about
you can either show the signs.
Show the sign. How would you show the signs?
Oh, everybody. If someone likes you, you know.
Yeah, I know if someone likes you, you know.
So
but
you know. So if
there is this guy that I like, how would I go in about it?
Once you give the person attention and spend time with the person will get the signals.
But me spending time and giving you attention sometimes doesn't mean anything.
It doesn't mean but because you like them, if you spend a lot of time in their space, they would know that you like them.
So what if there are some men that you can spend that time, because there are some guys that have a lot of female friends, and they spend time with these female friends. And so if you have a crush on them and you are showing all the signs by showing, like if you're spending time and all that, and you're not going straight to the point, it's like a woman. If let's say I have a lot of male friends and I spend time with them, I talked with them and all that, and you have a crush on me, you are not able to tell me, Gina, I want to go out with you, but you spend time with me, buy me gifts and all that, you've not told me anything. I can't read. I can't read.
No, you can't assume for the person. Yeah. But I mean, what I'm trying to say is, for me, I don't subscribe to women proposing to men. But there's a way to draw a conversation out of someone. As a woman, if I was a woman, I can easily take you out on a date and ask you, oh, so what are intentions for this friendship? Like, what do you think about this friendship? Where is it going? If the guy likes you or something, you've given him an opportunity to say whatever he wants to say.
No, wait, tell me, if I have a crush on something, if I have a crush on a guy, and I want to ask him out as a woman, from a man's perspective, how am I supposed to go? You said I should spend more time with him. Here am I spending time with him, but he doesn't see the signs. How would I go?
What kind of conversations do you have when you are spending time?
The conversation I think it's just a normal kind of.
You can throw in some questions from time to time. Or like what kind of woman do you like? It's obvious that maybe I like your company, I like hanging out with you and all of that, but I want to know what you think as well.
What you think about this friendship?
Yeah.
So if he tells you, I don't see anything, I don't see anything.
Oh, I don't see anything. I just want us to be friends and all of that and all of that. Then you know where you stand.
Okay.
Because if you keep investing emotionally and all of that, and at the end of the day, he tells you that, oh, I just love our
But
friendship.
if you see, if the signs are really clear, and you're seeing the signs, and you, the man, you don't want the lady to, why don't you make it clear, even though unknown control said this or that?
I've realized that fear causes a lot of problems. First of all, maybe it could be that the person is afraid that, oh, but if I go and tell this person this, I'll lose this beautiful friendship as well. Fear is it. The reason why the lady is not able to tell the guy they like them because they're also afraid of disappointment and being turned down. The guy is also afraid of saying that, oh, I just want us to be friends, because they feel like once I say that, I'm losing this friendship as well.
Don't you think sometimes there are some guys too that because they are at the receiving end, whatever gifts you're giving them, whatever care you are giving them and all that, so in as much as they don't like you, they are enjoying those benefits, and so they don't.
Yeah, that's human beings for you. Some will take advantage of you, but we always pray that we get people who are real with us.
Amen.
Yeah, because if you don't get someone that is real with you there, it becomes a problem. But I think people should learn to communicate. You can communicate verbally or non-verbally. Find a way of saying it. If you can't sit in front of the person to ask them, text it or something.
I was okay. I think so you just send a message. Hello. So
oh, hi, how are you doing? Oh, I'm good and all
yeah.
that. Oh, I've been meaning to ask you, okay, we've been friends for some time now. We talk, we hang out, we spend time together and all, but I just wanted to know like your intentions for this friendship. Yeah.
Just straight like that. If a woman shoots that at you, what are you going to do?
First of all, I'll respect her because I think she's bold enough to ask me that. Then that is giving me an opportunity to shoot my shot.
Yeah.
If I like her, I'll go ahead and tell you that, you know what, I actually like you, but I just wanted to be sure of a few things. That's why I was being patient about it or something. I'll shoot my shots if I like you. If I don't like you, then I'll now know whether to use the opportunity to tell you that, oh, you know what, I really love this friendship.
Yeah.
And I've not had a friendship as good as this, so I think I'm enjoying it and I wish we could build on it and see where it goes from there. Good to know yourself.
Yeah.
Know your identity. Know yourself. Know your temperament. Know how you deal with certain emotions and all of that, so that you will know who can accommodate you, who can work with you. You understand? For instance, the kind of person that I am, I can say that if a woman is not patient, they may not be able to be with me. You need a lot of patience to be with me.
Is it patient in regards to your ministry work or yourself as an individual?
Myself as an individual. Because I'm someone who struggles to express myself. So like if I want to express something, I want to take my time and put my words together well and then express.
But who is your favorite woman in the Bible?
I don't think I have a favorite woman in the Bible.
You don't have a favorite woman?
Maybe I would take maybe I would pick Sarah.
Sarah. Why Sarah?
It's not easy to be a Sarah, especially being patient with God. It's not easy. Not having a child for so many years.
But Sarah is not the only woman in the Bible that didn't have a child for so many years.
Yes, but I mean, she's a perfect example.
Okay.
She's a perfect example. Her husband having to sleep with someone else, have a child.
But she caused it. She told her husband to.
Yeah, but I mean, that should tell you that at some point she felt like giving up. It was at that point that she suggested that the husband should go sleep with someone else.
So why did the husband do it?
It could be pressure from the wife.
So your wife pressured you to go and then sleep with your servant?
Me, I will not do it, Mom.
Are you sure you not do it?
Oh no.
It's easier said than.
Oh no. My ideology about childbirth is different. I feel like children are a gift from God.
But you know, at that time, I don't think it was. They felt it was a sin for you to sleep with your maid servant, or it was. It's. I think you could marry a lot.
Those times they were marrying 2 and 3 and 10.
Yeah. So maybe at that time, your mindset is not. You know, the mindset you would have will not be.
I mean, me with the knowledge I have now.
Yes.
I'm not sure I would have done it. Okay. I'm not sure I would have done it because children are gifts from God. You don't force someone to give you a gift. If I want to give you a gift, you don't force me to give you a gift. If you force me to give you a gift and I still give it to you, it may not be out of from my heart. So if children are gifts from God, whenever God feels like, oh, I want to gift these people with children, He will give you a gift. If you feel like you can't wait, there are other options. You can adopt and take care of the child while you wait for yours. I don't have to go and sleep with someone else to give birth for you to come and take care of and all of that. I mean, we don't have to do all of that. If that's the case, if it's about sleeping with someone else, then go for surrogacy.
Yeah.
Or there are several options. You understand? With the kind of world we are in now. Yeah, but yeah, so
in your waiting season, what do you do?
It's not easy to wait.
Yeah.
Waiting is not easy. Especially when it's something you need urgently. You need an answer urgently from God. But I think one thing God has taught me is total dependency on Him. Yeah, He has proven it over and over again. So now I know if He says He'll do it, He'll do it. For me, the most important thing for me in my waiting season is to hear the voice of God. Once I hear His voice, even if He tells me, I will give it to you, but in 10 years, I'm okay. Even if He's not giving it to me now, and He tells me, oh, I'll do it, but just give me it, I'll be okay. Hearing the voice is okay.
Are you sure you'll be okay, or you go pleading that He does it first?
No,
because me, I feel if God tells me that, if I'm asking for something from God and He tells me that I'll give it to you in 10 years, and the prayer, I think I'll go back to Him and pray.
It's okay to go back and plead and all of that. But what I mean by hearing the voice of God is that there's an assurance. Like there's an assurance. If God says no, you know that there's like He has spoken. But the most frustrating thing is He being quiet on the matter. For me, it frustrates me a lot if God is being quiet on the matter. For instance,
if you think God has been quiet, what do? Do you go and then speak to a man of God, or you keep praying, or
I'll keep praying. I'll keep waiting on Him. I get my signs differently. Sometimes God talks to me through His word. Sometimes He talks to me through my pastor or my prophet, my pastors. Yes, there are several times that I get prophecies as well. And for me, I've never had a prophecy that God hasn't already spoken to me about before. Most of the time, prophecies come as confirmations. So sometimes I can be having a conversation. Even sometimes I can be having a conversation with you, and God can tell me something I need to hear through you. So, I don't take certain conversations lightly. When a conversation is going a certain way and then God is starting to talk to me in that line, I begin to understand. God has spoken to me through you before. Yes.
What was it?
It was Asisi Chum's program.
Oh, really?
Yes. We were there and you started talking to me about how to put myself out there, how to market my band and all of that. That was God, to me, that was God talking to me through you. Because in that season, I was like trying to ask God, like, what else can I do to like get this thing go further? And last year when we applied on all of those things, we saw a great impact and all of that. So God can talk to us through anybody. You understand? So the most important thing for me in my waiting period is hearing the voice of God.
Waiting, like you said, waiting can be very frustrating, especially if you keep praying, keep fasting, you keep doing like anything you want, like anything you're supposed to do, everything possible, but like you are not hearing. Yeah. So is there a period in your life that you faced that, but then
yeah, I think 2 years ago, when my team and I, the ministry, was planning for our concert, and you know how these concerts come with huge costs and all of that. So I think about 2 weeks to the event, we hadn't even raised close to 10% of the money that we needed. And so then the normal thing every team will do is, oh, should we postpone it?
Yeah.
Should we push it back and all that? But I mean, God had spoken to me about this already. So I had to keep praying. One night I remember telling God that, you see, I didn't call myself to do this. You called me to do it. And whenever the glory comes, I don't share it with you. I make sure I give you all the glory. So this time around, if there should be any shame around this, I will not share the shame with you. Like, I had to be that frank with him. Like, I will not share the shame with you as well. I'll still give you the shame. The same way I give you the glory, I'll give you the shame. So please, it's like, let's not get to that point. Just come through for me. And the week to the event, like, I didn't see all the money together. But like, someone just call you, oh, send you this. And by the time the person is sending it to you, somebody is waiting to collect it.
Wow.
So like, it comes, it goes, it comes, it goes, it comes, it goes, it comes, it goes, it comes, it goes. That particular year, after our event, that evening, no, we sorted everybody out.
Wow.
That same evening, we sorted everybody out. And like, we even had access to start post-production with and all of that. So I feel like it was God just trying to let me know that he can do it and he will do it in his own time. You can't force him.
Yeah.
You understand?
You're a committed minister in your church.
Mm-hmm.
Does your church pay you?
No.
If your church pays you, would you take the money?
I don't want to be on payroll at church.
Why?
I prefer God pays me than church pays me.
Do you think it's wrong?
I won't say it's wrong or right. It depends on everybody's orientation. It depends on what you want from God. It depends on how you see the gifts God has given to you. It depends on how you want to use it.
If your church decides to pay you, whether you're going to accept it or tell them.
I mean, I don't think I want to be on payroll in church. If my church ever feels like blessing me, I'll take it. If they call me and tell like, oh, we want to bless you with this amount of money, I'll take it. I mean, but being on payroll in church, like, I mean, I'm being employed to do this and all of that. Well, I don't know. Unless maybe God tells me to do it. But I feel like I am serving in my church, in my local church. And even with my team members, my band members, and I always tell them that don't like undermine your service in your local church, because it comes with a lot of blessing as well. So I don't joke with my service in my local church. I can tell you that whatever impact I'm having in my ministry today, service is part of it. Sometimes people come for my concerts, and after they finish, they are like, hey, the pastor, Reverend Steve Mensah, he was sitting right from the beginning to the end. Some of these things is service. It's service. If
I think your pastor is one of the few men of God that really, well, gospel. Esther is in your church too, right?
Yeah.
Your pastor is one of the few men of God that I've seen that they come through for.
Yeah.
Church ministers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So service pays. It pays in ways that you can't even think of. There are times I go to certain places where, if not for the fact that I was serving in my church and under my pastor, I may find it difficult in those places. I remember one time I was traveling. I got to the airport very late. In fact, literally check-in time was like done. I was just standing there frustrated. One woman just saw me. I was like, you minister with Reverend Steve Mensah? I was like, yes. She went to check me in through the first class for lining.
Protocol.
Meanwhile, if I didn't know anybody, or if she didn't know me or anything, so service pays in ways that that small money church will give you will not do anything for you. If church should put you on 10,000 a month, safe and so on.
But I think like I said, for me, not to say there is something wrong.
There's nothing wrong with paying
because
people.
I know some pastors that go all out for their
Yeah.
artists as well, like they pay them and all.
There's nothing wrong with paying church instrumentalists or whatever it is, but you, the person being paid, ask yourself, is this what God has asked me to do? You understand? If you are being paid, then you are an employee of the church. So if the church is also giving you ultimatums, don't feel.
Yeah, I think that is where we should look at. If the church is paying you, that means you are working for the church.
Working for the church.
And so if the church needs you at any time, you should be readily available. So, but if it's just Sunday normal service, and if it's just Sunday normal, it's okay. But if the church would have to involve you during the week, revivals, but even with that, if you have time, that is okay.
I mean, nobody.
But if the church employs you there, say you are fully working for the church.
Exactly, you are fully working for the church. Too. So if maybe you get some US gig somewhere, and then church also has a convention, and they say you can't go, you shouldn't be annoyed because they are paying you. Yeah, you are an employee of the church.
Exactly, that one. Yeah,
if you want to go, apply for leave. Let them grant you leave. Then you can go and do whatever you want to do. But if you are being paid by the church and then you have your personal gig and they tell you that you can't go and you are angry about it, then I don't know what you want in life. Because I don't think any church is holding any instrumentalist down and say, oh, don't go and do your other gigs. Or no. You are allowed to.
There are some churches that actually do that though. Like they don't pay you, but also they want you to be in the church 24/7.
Let me give you this example. I think one man of God I really love, Pastor Enoch. Yeah. I really love that man. There was a time I needed Grace Charles to feature on a song. I had to talk to Pastor Enoch about it. Now, Pastor Enoch is not putting those standards in place because he wants to restrict Grace Charles. No. It's because by the time I'm done talking to Pastor Enoch, there is no way I'll host Grace Charles and treat her anyway. Because I went through her pastor. Of course, I'll honor her. I'll take good care of her. I'll make sure that she's well taken care of. But if maybe I just went to Grace Charles and she just agreed or something, I'm not saying I'll do that, but somebody can easily take advantage of that relationship and just. So you being under somebody, a man of God, even adds value to you.
Oh, okay.
You understand what I'm saying? Right now, if you call instrumentalists from, let's use a church that has good music, let me not use anyone in Ghana so that I will not have any problems. Let's use a church like Koza. You know that Koza has good music and all of that. If you should call a musician from Koza, you know that you are going to get something good. Because in your mind, even if the person is not good, in your mind, you know that, hey, Charlie, you play for this church. Wow, then you must be really good. There are so many people who think I'm being paid. I have calls from certain people and they are like, hey, Charlie, your church, are they really paying you? I'm like, oh, I don't need to be paid in my church. I don't need to be paid. Yeah. I'm serving. And I know what I'm getting from it.
Yeah. And that is why the church is because during your events, I see the way your church, your church comes all out.
Yeah.
You don't need, sometimes you don't
even
need.
They are my first family.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because your church is already, before the events, outside there's not church auditorium, because your church
CM is an amazing family.
And I feel like that is one of the things that most of our new generation of artists are lacking. Most of them are lacking. You hardly see them serve under one church. Into a year event, and then they don't get people to come.
Yes.
You do the publicity and do whatever you would have to do, but you don't get people coming and all that, and they would end up blaming say people don't support them and all that. But you as well know what is some of the service you are rendering to your church that will make them to also represent when you can. Let's say you'll be having your events, right?
Yes.
This year is how many years?
It's our 11th year.
11.
This year, yeah, we did our 10 years anniversary last year. So
Wow.
this year,
Back
yes.
11. Wow, one calculation 11 years. Wow, you've tried.
Yeah, Mr. T, and I'm a small boy.
Yeah.
But this year will be on 3rd of August at SEM, obviously, my church.
Why are you not changing location?
First of all, I think my church has an auditorium that can accommodate enough people.
But you don't want to leave your comfort zone.
I think what will make me move is once I get an overflow, I'll move because I don't like inconveniencing people. Yeah, I mean, my church gives me room to minister. It's an altar that I trust.
Okay.
As well.
Okay.
It's an altar that I trust as well. So I know that my father's backing is with me. My pastor's backing is with me. I mean, it's my church. I can minister and flow freely. If I should go and take a different place, I'd have to put in more work, building a spiritual atmosphere in that space for me.
I guess it.
Yes. So, I mean, doing it in my church has been a blessing, and my church is an amazing family.
Yeah,
they support me a lot. Yeah. I know that even if anybody say don't come cry, my church members will come for me.
Yeah, that one.
Yeah, so I mean,
before we end, I just want you to share your favorite scripture and also
look for 18.
Look for 18.
Yeah, I've been running with it for 3 years now.
How many years?
3 years now.
Look for 18.
Yes. So
that's your favorite scripture.
Yes.
Okay, let's go.
Spirit of the Lord is upon me, and He has anointed me to be hope to the poor, healing for the brokenhearted, and new eyes for the blind, and to preach to prisoners. You are set free. I have come to share the message of Jubilee, for the time of God's great acceptance has begun. And I feel like this is the entirety of what God has called me to do. So I keep running with it. There are several times you go to places, you minister, and you have countless testimonies. And I feel one unique thing about my ministry also is bringing relief to people that are oppressed, depressed. Sometimes I just have conversations with people and they feel light, like they feel less burdened. And so I think it's a gift I have when it comes to that. Healing, bringing healing to broken-hearted people and all of that. So, yeah. Wow. And then the first part that says that the Spirit of the Lord is upon me. The Holy Spirit is the best thing that's happened to Christianity. One of the best things that happened to Christianity. Because He's our friend. He's someone you can talk to. He's someone you can hear from easily. He's someone you can be with at anywhere. Because He's the Holy Spirit. Even while you are in a meeting or something, you need to take a quick decision. Yeah. You can just quickly say, Holy Spirit, what should I do? And once you are in tune, you can easily hear from Him. And He will help you. And even if you read the Bible, you realize that most of the miracles Jesus Christ did, before they'll talk about the miracle, you mostly see, and the Spirit of the Lord came upon Him. Yes. And He did this. And the Spirit of the Lord came upon Him and He did this and all that. So whenever the Spirit of the Lord is upon you, it comes with good things. So that's my prayer every day, that the Spirit of the Lord should just be upon me. Always find Jesus. Always look for Jesus. In every situation, always look for Jesus. Jesus doesn't care about all that you think you've done. You stealing, smoking, being a fraud person, like cheating people. God doesn't care about all of that. All he's worried about is you finding Him. So always look for Jesus in that situation. If you get to a situation that is looking tough, always look for Jesus. Always talk to Him and ask Him, where do I go? What do I do? And constantly build your relationship with Him. It's the best thing that's ever happened to me. And it can be the best thing that will ever happen to you as well. I've tried it, I've tested it, it's working for me. So I can recommend Him to you. Always find Jesus. Always find Jesus. And that brings us to the end of today's episode. I hope that you enjoyed it. So if you've watched this already, come and rewatch it and share. Subscribe. And tell a friend to tell a friend to subscribe. Share the link.
Thank you, and God bless you.